Hello, my name is Catherine Starup, Global Protection Advisor, Danish Refugee Council, and I'm here today with Kim Robertson, Chief of Section 6, UNHCR. And we would like to tell you about Protection Information Management, an exciting collaborative initiative which we have recently begun with other protection information management stakeholders within the humanitarian community. When we talk about protection information management, the objective is to provide quality information and data on the protection of displaced persons in a wide variety of contexts in a safe, reliable and meaningful way. There are a couple of reasons why we and other colleagues in the humanitarian community started this initiative together. Unlike some areas of information management such as health, education or nutrition, the discipline of protection information management is not well defined, structured or coordinated, with very real ramifications in terms of decision-making, efficiency and life-saving protection measures. There is a need to have a well-articulated and common understanding of protection information management, its definition, key components, standards, tools and methodologies. There's nothing really new in terms of protection information management, and in fact one way to think about protection information management is that it is simply a common organizing approach for work that is already being done in the field. What we had been missing up to this point was the structure and terminology needed to provide the foundation for a common starting point to protection information management.
As a first step in this process, we came together earlier this year with other protection information management stakeholders as a community for our first working meeting on PIM held in Copenhagen this May. In this meeting, we began defining the discipline of protection information management, its components, its principles, and systems, so that protection information management may be further integrated into our work and shared with the rest of the humanitarian community. During the working meeting, we jointly developed and agreed with protection information stakeholders that there is a definition of protection information management. Protection information management is the principled, systematized, and collaborative processes to collect, process, analyze, store, share, and use data and information to enable evidence-informed action for quality protection outcomes. Secondly, we agreed that the principles of PIM are to always ensure that our work remains people-centered and inclusive, ensures informed consent and confidentiality, does no harm, reflects a defined purpose, and is undertaken with the competency and necessary capacity, demonstrates impartiality, and ensures that data protection and security standards are followed, and enables a coordination and collaboration amongst protection information management stakeholders. Thirdly, we discussed and agreed upon the core competencies which are required to undertake PIM. These core competencies include, for example, knowledge of protection norms and principles, adaptability, information and data management skills, people and analytical skills, and requires an attitude of collaboration and coordination.
Lastly, we also discussed and agreed upon the categories that make up protection information management and their definitions. These are protection needs assessment, case management, protection monitoring, population data, communicating with affected population, sectoral IM systems, and lastly, protection response monitoring and evaluation. These protection information management categories help us to organize our thinking, to understand basic rules of what separates one category from another, to speak clearly within our communities, teams, and to communicate important ideas beyond and inside a group, and not least to allow for improvement and for an effective protection response. The PRM categories are a set of purposes, systems, processes, and potentially tools which go together to deliver an effective protection response.
We are currently undertaking a series of next steps with key protection information management stakeholders, including briefing partners and other agencies on the results of the PIM working meeting in Copenhagen, activating a PIM reference group to work on the following: a PIM glossary, further clarifying and articulating the PIM matrix that Catherine referred to develop quality standards for data sharing as well as for managing secondary data. We will also develop protection information management training, and we may field test protection information management concepts in an operation.
We believe a shared understanding of protection information management will facilitate a targeted use of protection resources, coordinated protection responses, and life-saving protection interventions to a degree not otherwise possible. In this way, we look very much forward to continuing working with protection and IM colleagues on developing and applying aspects of protection information management and how it may shape our work and efforts as a community, ultimately impacting the lives of people we serve.
Thank you.